Recently, it wasn't as popular, maybe about 10 or 20 years ago, but I would say about 7 or 8 years ago, especially with the start of League of Legends, that's when a lot more of the infrastructure came up and a lot just basically like the amount of money you could make being professional playing a video game um, rose substantially, like by winning a video game. So what esports is, it's basically like ESPN, you have basketball, baseball, that stuff. It is the ESPN for video games, and the major one that kicked that off was at least that made it more widespread. I believe was League of Legends, and that's the one that I was into a lot. And now, since there's been such like a bigger community for that, how you have sports fans, there's also video game fans and with all those video game fans, you can, in the digital age that we're at, you can have someone with streaming on a platform. It's only called Twitch. That's probably the most popular one, but you can stream from any like YouTube, Facebook, anywhere. But with streaming, you have the professional players or just highly popular people, video game celebrities. And they stream themselves playing the game and they can interact with their chat and then people watch them and they can learn from them and a whole bunch of different stuff. And they make their money streaming by it's like through donations or subscribers. And yeah, so there has been, I would say, yeah, recent decade, there has been a path. Although it's very, very small amount of people, there's a path where you can become successful playing games perfection.
Not too different than professional sports,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah.
And so you decided at some point that this was a path you wanted to go down. About how old were you when you decided that?
Um, I would say I wanted to be so the character's name was Lee Sin. That's like the character on the game, and I wanted to be the best Lee Sin player in the entire planet. I was so driven by that, and in a way, it was good because it taught me how to work hard for something. It taught me a little bit of work ethic, and I think that happened around um, about 20. It was about like 19 or 20. So I was originally going to school after straight out of high school to become a firefighter paramedic. And then things were not working well with that. And because I did not want to become a firefighter. And then I ended up dropping out of college originally and just working odd jobs, pizza delivery driver, a valet, random stuff like that. And then also streaming at the same time. And pretty much that's all I would do is just stream and play games with my friends. And that was like my whole life. And since I didn't really know anything else, and this is what I like when you're playing games so much, like it feels really good, even if you are detached from reality. So it just felt like this is what I want to do with my life. It just felt like this is my passion. This is everything that I love. This is what I want. I want this. And it took a while where I did try it for a long time, but then I realized there's just something better in life for me.